It's March Madness, y'all. It's the annual time of the year where you get to see, Duke and North Carolina and Gonzaga and Notre Dame, and I think those are the only teams I know to play the basketball once every year in March. Actually, no, it's not March Madness. It's March Mattness. So it's actually the event where I spend a lot of time here in Osaka going to NMB shows and other events. All of March. That's why this first video is actually happening in, halfway through March already. Just because my schedule and all that good stuff. Anyway, yeah, it is Monday, March the 18th. I'm here for an NMB Theater show, a Team M show. And actually it's a birthday show. It is the birthday show of Karen, Piro Piro.
続いてカレンタンお願いします。ピロピロピロピロピロピロピロピロピロピロ。はい、カレンタンこと原カレンです。今日も元気にピロピロしましょう。それではゆずはさんお願いします。ポンちゃん。
All right, so yeah, it's a little after 2 o'clock right now. Shows until like 6:30, 6 o'clock is when the show starts. So I'm here a bit early. It's a little too early for me to go check into my hotel. So actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna do a couple errands. Gonna get some lunch over at Poncho, which is Harakaren's favorite spaghetti shop. It's over down here in very close to Namba, over in Nipponbashi in town. It's about like a 10-minute walk over from the theater. And yeah, so I can go over there, get some spaghetti, get some lunch, then go pick up my birthday shirt over at the shop, reserve that, and then yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go over to Poncho. Yeah, so this is Poncho. This is Harakaren's favorite spaghetti shop here in Osaka. As we take a little closer here at the display, you can see some of the foods in the little display case here. We got some little Harakaren figures and stuff here. A Ram Tom Nook figure as well. Basically, Karen talks about this place a lot, so and either the staff, I think they retweet her posts about this place and stuff. But I think it's like fans attribute a bunch of goods and stuff for them to display here in the restaurant. So there's a little shrine here, and it's pretty cool if you are a Harakaren fan or if you like spaghetti. I like both. I got the best seat in the house. You can see right behind me, I have the Harakaren shrine. Sitting behind me with all our photos and little goods and stuff. This is also this is Poncho Day, so every month on the 8th, the 18th, and arigatou gozaimasu. Every on the 8th and 18th and 28th is Poncho Day. You come in, they have these little coupons you can get, and next time you come in, you get an extra topping for free, or you can save them up for cool prizes. So currently, I have 5 of these or something right now. If you save up 50 of them, yeah. Okay, so if you save up 10, you get a free plate of spaghetti. If you save up 30, you get a sports towel, and if you save up 50, you get a T-shirt. So I'm gonna save up for the T-shirt because it just seems like a really dumb thing to try to get and show to Karen. But yeah, I got some spaghetti on the way. Got a little Pepsi here. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for the food to get here. Alright, here we go. We got our Pepsi, and it has arrived. Here's our spaghetti. You got the cheese topping, got the bacon. Alright. Let's have Karen here joining me along for the meal. That was some good spaghetti, gochusou-sama, onekai pie, and all that good shit. So next I'm heading over to the shop to go pick up my birthday shirt reservation. I actually didn't reserve this myself. I actually had Jeff go and do this because you have to do it in person, and I wasn't going to be in Namba like a month or so before her birthday. But Jeff, who's like comes to Namba pretty more often than I do, and is a lot closer to Namba, he went and did it for me. Actually, it was pretty funny when I was like asking him to do it. He was like, "This is like in February, right?" He was like, "I'm not sure if I'm going to be in Namba, you know, within the next like 2 or 3 weeks or so." And then like next day he's like, "Oh yeah, actually I'm gonna be in Namba tomorrow, so I can go get the shirt for you." Okay. But anyway, yeah, big shout out to Jeff. Props to Jeff for reserving the shirt for me. He also reserved a couple other shirts that I have to go pick up next week. So hopefully, I got them all on the same ticket. So hopefully it's like not some weird business word, right? I got to take my ticket and like, well, you can't get the other ones or whatever. I have to explain it to him. It's gonna be weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go into the shop and go get my shirt. Okay, yeah, I went and picked up my shirt. So, and actually went and, scoped out the place, see what they had. Have a bunch of, they still have a bunch of shirts left. I mean, it's still kind of early. It's still like a couple hours before actually, doors open for the show. They might sell out later. But yeah, they have like, a bunch of shirts left. Still have a bunch of other shirts on sale from previous members. And they have some random goods there, like old, like the Nagisa concert Uchiwa, if you want to get Uchiwa for Karen. And like the big face towel. I think it changed the design. It's not the big giant one that I saw before. But if it was, I might have gotten that because it just looks really silly. But I didn't have that. They had a bunch of that, and then I went and checked out the little birthday sign thing. So they already took down Karen's sign. It was over like they usually take it down on their actual birthday or whatever. But they have Muse, they have Inchiyumas, they had Ayapyons and Haga Ray. Their signs are still up there because their birthdays are like next week. It's like both of them, like there's like all four of them both have the same birthday on like 2 days, so it's really dumb how that is. But yeah, and yeah, I went and I got my shirt. So actually, because I had like 3 names written on 3 shirts reserved on the slip, they like had to like took a little while, but then they okay, we had to like they stamped and like wrote no, like, okay, you picked up this shirt on the 18th. And he's like, okay, I'll bring back the slip next time, and we'll stamp and mark off the other shirts when we pick those up. I'm like, okay, cool. So no problems as far. So confirmed that, hey, if you order multiple shirts, there's no problem. It may be a little awkward. Because I was going to ask Jeff to like go and like, do like 3 separate orders, and it's like a separate ticket for each one. But I guess they let that happen. They let that work. So I don't know. It's fine. But yeah. As for Karen's shirt, so it's pink. It's not the pink I like it's like the lighter pink instead of like the hot pink. Like she had the hot pink shirt 2 years ago, the one that had like Captain Piro Piro with like the cats, her cats on there. And then last year she changed to the light pink and just like Captain Piro Piro for white cat. I didn't like that one as much last year. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as like good. This year's it's still light pink, but I think I like the design a bit better. So it's like a weird like kind of like drawing of her, kind of cartoony looking. Kind of looks like, I don't know, like Doraemon or a Garfield or something. Yeah, it looks very similar to Shibutani Sayuki's birthday shirt, which is also like a weird like drawing caricature of her. I think I said like that one looked like Kathy, like the old like Sunday comics comic character. This one kind of looks like that, but yeah, it also feels like kind of like Doraemon-esque. So it's a neat design. It's a little cute design. But yeah. So yeah, we still have like an hour and a half, couple hours before go pick up my ticket. So it's time for me to go check into my hotel. Gonna drop my stuff off, get changed, get ready for the show. So I'm gonna go there, come back, and let you guys know what's going on over in the theater. Hey, so yeah, I went and picked up my ticket and went and checked out the birthday display they have over in the lobby. This year it's kind of like slim pickings, like really like budget. It seems like, I'm not sure. Like I know the group has like some fans, maybe they're really cheap or they don't have enough fans to like spend money. So it seems like really skimpy. I mean, compared to like all the previous ones I've seen, where like I guess usually it's like the 9th gen or like B2 fans, where like the younger fans were like they're all trying to like support all the members on the team instead of just the birthday member. But yeah, it's like kind of lame. I don't know, I shouldn't say lame, but like it's very like just like budget and kind of sad. It's kind of what I would say. So it's like basically go down. There's like nothing on the walls. Like no like usually they have to do like little pictures like A4 size printouts of like the birthday member plus the other members of the team. But yeah, not really a whole lot going on with that. And then just have the biggest places. Harakaren, 23rd birthday. and just kind of very simple, very simple. And then you go downstairs, and then the flower stand. Flower stand is probably the most like. It looks like they put a lot of effort into that, but then also I don't really like it either. So it's big pink like ribbon, and then there's a giant like baseball. It's like they're just like really leaning into the whole like baseball like Kara that like Karen has been doing for the last year or so. It just like seems like it's very forced, and like they don't have any ideas. Yeah, it's like giant like flower baseball display. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it looks cool, but also like kind of it's weird for Karen. You know, yeah, known baseball enthusiast Hara Karen. And then you go into the lobby. There's also like a very small display. It's a little like baseball batters like dugout or whatever. So you have like a home team, away team. The very cool thing of this, they did put a lot of effort in it. They have these little like acrylic stands of like Karen's like pitching poses from when she did that opening pitch for the Oryx Buffaloes last year. So basically, they custom made these like acrylic stands and put them like her in like little poses around it. Yeah, and then it's this little dugout with all the seats are really empty. It's, yeah, I mean, again, it's also baseball theme. It's very like not very flashy or whatever. Very, very simple, kind of sad. But I guess I don't know. The committee maybe don't have any ideas. I mean, there's also I think there's a little display of costume. I think it's her her little uniform, the pitcher uniform, baseball uniform she wore for that. But that's about it. But I was expecting like maybe more fashion stuff or whatever. You know, she had the whole like dazzling collaboration or whatever. But no, nothing. Just baseball and like not much of that either. So yeah, kind of a like underwhelming display. But I mean, I guess maybe again, I don't know the whole deal. I'm not in the committee or anything, so I don't know any of the inner goings or whatever. But it's just kind of like they tried. But yeah, it's a little past 6, so I need to go inside and watch the show. So I will let you guys know how it goes afterwards. Yeah, we just finished the Karen's Seitansai over at the Team M show here at the NMB Theater. Yeah, so second time seeing Team M. This time first with a theater show, and I guess I felt like a bit more comfortable with this one, even though it's like birthday show, it's a little special. But I think because the first time I saw it, like I thought like Mew was gonna like graduate, and that was graduation or something. It was back in January. How foolish was I? But then yeah, it's a birthday show. I didn't expect Karen to like announce graduation or anything, so I could like watch this fairly, without any like distractions or anything. But yeah, for today, yeah, I had ticket number 47, not quite 48. So Yonju Nana Michi Steiki na Machie. So they didn't do that song today, but yeah, that put me from the third row from the back and just off center, just slightly right from the center. So actually a pretty good position, all things considered, but just really far away. So that was kind of like the bummer part. But yeah, actually it was really good. That spot like put like Karen and Mew were like in front of me for like the entirety of the show. So that was really good for me. I was dual wielding Oshis this time. I had my Karen pen lights with the little nameplates attached to those, and then I also had the Mew nameplate pen lights attachments for that. So yeah, I was dual wielding Oshis today. I had no shame with like switching to Mew like when I was allowed to. So yeah, because the birthday show they usually have rules for like what or instructions rather what pin light colors to use for what songs. So it was like the first song, and then the song that is Karen's unit, and then the first song in the encore. The songs were supposed to have our pin lights set the pink because that's Karen's color, and all the other songs I had pink for one set of pin lights, and then I have Mew's light blue and white from the other set of pin lights. So I was all right. It was all right. No drama. So yeah, kind of like the concert, the theater show kind of has like some weird songs in it, right? Like the first song kind of reminds me of like the Tequila song, the dun 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 dun. So that was all right. The other songs are pretty weak. Like the beginning of this set list is pretty weak, all things considered. It's not until like the units where they actually like pick it up and like the quality of songs and I start getting hyped and stuff. That's when it happens. For the member intros, everyone like kind of appealed to Karen, tried flirting with her, doing the whole Piro Piro stuff to her. So that was fun. And then they talked about like their like kind of kyun moments or whatever. I don't know what it's had to do with it, but like Anju was like talking about the Neko meme, the cat meme, like on TikTok or whatever, but she called it Neko Miru, and then people had to correct her. Oh no, it's Neko meme, so it's kind of funny. And I guess Wakanyan, she started like running like as like a hobby or something, and I guess Anju like tried helping her, like started helping her, and that made Wakanyan very like excited. Because Anju like does like full marathons and stuff, so that was interesting. Yeah, and then we get to units. So yeah, first song and fourth song of the units are crap. Kuroi Tenchi had Mikana, Miki, and Mio. I abstained from cheering for any of these because I don't really care about any of them. And then Scandalous Equal, it's like the first banger, that's the second song. So that was Miu and Honopi. Normally it's Karen and Reiko. Reiko graduated. And lately Reiko, Karen, and Miu have been doing it together. And as always, like I was excited that I was hoping they would do it. They didn't. But I cheer for Miu for this, of course. So super hyped though. At the end of the Scandalous Equal though, like there's all this little like kind of like improv segment or whatever. And so because it's Karen's birthday, Miu asked Honopi to like do a pun because that's like Honopi's like little like gimmick is coming up with like puns for anything. So it's like Karen wa kare tabita or whatever. Like Karen eats curry. So I know it was alright. Yeah, and then third song is also a banger, the Wagamama Collection. That one I cheered for Wakanyan. I think it was also Rapon and Hono were the other ones in that. This one's like just a cute, fun song. So Wakanyan is for that. I also got real confused because Wakanyan and Rapon look very similar, like similar hair, similar size. So sometimes like they like pop up or whatever. Like not in like this song because they're wearing specific colors, but like in the like second half or whatever, like one of them will come up and like I'm just like doing cheers for whoever's singing, and I gotta yell like Wakanyan, but oh wait no, that was Rapon or something like that, right? So there's that. And then for Aishiteru Taka, Aishituka, was Karen Anju. Karen was wearing like the dress style costume, and then Anju was wearing the one with like the pants. So and it fits her. Like I think last time I said I commented like on Yuina's version of this and how it looks really like big on her. So yeah, it was all right. Next MC they had the Hara Hara Doki Doki segment, talking about like things they've got like, kind of like either embarrassed or like their hearts were pounding about something like happening, and we kind of talked about how during the like one of the other songs they do a lot of like jumping around and dancing and stuff, right? And I guess like her like little like underskirt thing or whatever, like the little protection bloomers or whatever, they kind of like slip off her legs during the dance, so it always kind of makes her a little like nervous about that happening. Miki talked about how she likes meat, and then Mikana like commented with like, "Oh, do you like deer meat?" And then that was kind of like a nice little joke because like that's whole Miki's gimmick is she's like from Nara, and so she likes talking about deer and stuff. She's like half deer herself, and she's like, "No, no, no," and like everyone's like, "Oh no, deer are friends, not food," So that was like a funny little joke. Then we get to the next part of the songs. We got a Heart Oreki, which is like a weird song. It's all the one where they have the weird like English nicknames, and so I have to hear Karen's this time. It was Buffalo Karen, which is kind of a funny, being like Buffalo Bill, right? Buffalo Karen is Buffalo Bill's wife or something. I don't know. Then like the weird, like kind of weird songs after that. Yeah, then we got Sobakazu no Kiss, which is the banger, like the highlight of this whole like set list is this song. It's just really, really hype, especially with the whole, like mainly because the whole part of it, with the whole like waving your arms to the rhythm of the melody or whatever. It's just fun. I really like those kind of like when you can like be interactive with that, the Furikopi stuff. So yeah, definitely the highlight of the set list. And I feel like whenever like I want to like bring someone to like a NMB show or whatever, like I probably want to take them to M and just be like, okay, this song in the middle is gonna like make you like, oh, okay, I get this, because this song is just like so good. It's so amazing. Just like the highlight of this whole set list. It's in the middle, so like basically because the front part kind of sucks, the bottom part kind of sucks as well. This part makes it all worth it. And the next song, Iwaki Maybe, is also, of course, very hype as well. Next MC they had talked about like their like little like episodes, like situations, little events with Karen and Wakanyan and Karen. Like they were in Q Mart together like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I guess that's when it's been a while. And I guess like Wakanyan's impression of Karen is like she's the senpai with like a royal intro. Actually, Hono had a kind of funny situation where she talked about like when she moved to M, like it's all senpai, and she like thought the senpai were all very scary. All her senior members were scary. But Karen like the one who's like really kind to her, really friendly and nice to her. So that. But then the whole little moment, like me kind of got like, hey, I'm not scary, and then proceeded to scare Hono some more. So it was kind of a funny moment. Mew said Karen's very loud, so that's good. Yeah, then we get to the encore, and yeah, the committee guy, he gave a little speech thing, highlighting her like recent achievements. The baseball pitch, opening pitch stuff, the soccer stuff, the dazzling clothing brand collaboration thing she did. So yeah, that was good. Yeah, and then we start off with Masha Dive, which is like a it's a song I should like, but like it doesn't quite land it for me. I don't know. It's weird. It's alright though. It's a good song to start with. Nagisa Cycle, still great song. I mean, I've seen it now. This is twice, yeah, because I didn't see it in the fall when it actually did come out. Like last time was back in January. The first time I actually saw it at a theater show. So it was good. It's always fun to do that. Yeah, still a banger. And then then we get to the birthday corner. So everyone sings happy birthday to her. They put out a cake. The cake has like it's all like this like lace design or whatever. I guess like based off of like the Dazzlin collaboration stuff. So nice, interesting design. Well, like the outside decorations were kind of like budget. This one seemed at least okay. They put more effort into that. And then then we get to the letters. So Shin wrote a letter to Karen, and I was like, it was nice. Kind of talked about how like they're called the Shiotan Kombi, because Shinzawa now. So yeah, Shio and then now, yeah, and then Tan and Karen Tan. So that's how they get that. So Shiotan, like the salted tongue, is their like name for each other. And then then we got a letter from her mom, but Miki actually kind of botched the whole like introduction to it. She's like, I have a okami. I have an okami for you, but she meant to say like Okasan no tegami, like letter from your mom, which is okami, like god or wolf, I guess. I couldn't really tell which one. But like she botched it so bad that like Karen's like, hey, can we get like someone to like, can we switch the member who's gonna read the letter for me? I don't think it's gonna go well. It's like a nice little joke. So that was good. Yeah, really long letter, of course. It's like 3 pages long. It's so long. Oh yeah, then we got the drawing. So Mew drew the picture of Karen, and like it's kind of like funny thing about this. Like you see, like she like really emphasized how long Karen's legs are. It's like really long legs of Karen. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's a cute little drawing though. And then Karen gave her speech, so it's pretty long as well. Kind of talking about how like she's really thankful for all the opportunities she had in the past year. Doing the baseball and doing the soccer thing coming up next week, doing the Dazzlin clothing collaboration. So yeah, like all these like good things that she's like really thankful for. But it also just mentions like how like she's had a lot of like disappointments like this past year or whatever. I think mostly because like she was not selected for certain things. Like there's like the visual Senbatsu thing, right? She's not in there. Like certain TV shows or like music shows that she wasn't selected for, like something like the NHK Osaka stuff or whatever. Because she often like whenever she's like being emo, she'll like kind of post a little tweet as like smiling through adversity or whatever, looking on the bright side of adversity. Kind of like it's like her kind of like life model. Like she gets like a lot of like bad things happening, like not bad things, but like not as many good things as she hope she could get. But yeah, basically she tries not to dwell on the negative and like kind of be thankful for everything that's good that happened to her. Like example of good things that's happened to her recently is like Reiko's gone, and so she's started doing like new positions, taking Reiko's position, which are I guess more in the front or whatever. So that's pretty good for her. And then kind of like her goal basically is she wants to make people smile. That's kind of her goal. So that was actually like kind of like the theme of it. It's like, hey, I have good times, I have bad times, but let's just keep smiling. And then we have the last song is After Rain. So Karen said she really likes this song. The melody makes her like want to like yell, like because it's all about like okay, rain is sad, but then you can be happy after the rain. But yeah, she really likes the melody. I really like the song, so she's just like me for real. And then I guess we had like some other like special moments in this show. So yeah, if we go back to the they had a couple songs where we're supposed to do like the multiple calls for her name. So like in Sobokazu no Kiss, like we did like the 16 calls, or 10 calls or whatever, 16 calls. It was really loud in the theater. Like, it was so loud. Like, people like really like came out for the yells for that. So that was actually really cool, a really cool moment. Felt like a concert, a big concert. Like, that's how loud it was. And then, yeah, so that. But then we're all supposed to do it for the last song after Rain. We're supposed to do a 20 call. But I feel like most people use all their energy for the Sobokazu calls, that everyone was like really tired because it was like kind of weak at the end. So maybe most people are just tired. But yeah. Then, yeah, we get to the Miyokuri, which is like the most important part of the theater show. So I went past Miu. She was like on the far left side or so. And she's kind of happy to see me, but she like saw my shirt. The Karen shirt is like pointed out. I was like kind of like gave me kind of like a sus look, kind of like, don't worry, I'll see you again next week. You know, I was like, hopefully, you know, if I win her show, hopefully, yeah. Karen's at the very end, of course, the birthday show. In the middle, Mikan actually was in the middle. I just kind of did something for her, so I tried doing like a tetra pose. I was like this, and she's like, what is that? And then I tetra. Oh wait, and I tried to do it, and then she did the other half of the tetra for me. So that, I mean, that was all right. That was all right. You know, and then, you know, waved to everyone else. Got to Karen. Karen like seemed like really happy to see me, like really thankful, like almost like, you know, like in tears of like gratitude or whatever. It's kind of weird. But it's like, hey, I guess glad, hey, I came all the way out to see the show, so that was good. And then like I didn't quite hear what she was saying. It was kind of a because like so much short time, right? I can't really hang out too much, and I already had like an idea of what I want to say to her. And basically it was like based off of like her speech or whatever. I was like, hey, you know, hey, let's make, you know, big smile, you know, big smile, big smile. And she's like, big smile in English or whatever. So, you know, it was a cute little interaction. But yeah, that was the Team show. That was Karen's birthday show. So yeah, I guess for a question for this video is tell me what is your favorite things about Karen, Hara Karen? What do you like about her? Let me know what you think in the comments section. And yeah, I will be back again here tomorrow for a B2 show. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, so yeah, leave a comment in the comment section, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with all your friends. I'll see y'all later. Peace.